What's up, guys? Welcome to Restoring Earl's Truck. And this is an old 1974 GMC, 3 on the tree, straight 6. Hadn't run in 6 years. We got it cranked. Hit it, Bull. Yeah! Oh! Whoa! But we realized we had a blown head gasket. We got the parts, we're gonna take off the top of the motor, we're gonna rebuild this thing, we're gonna sand the motor, we're gonna paint it. It's gonna be a good episode, and hopefully we got a good truck at the end of it. Join me.
Raise 'em up to the sky. If you're trying to throw down, get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line. If you're looking for a buzz and the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars, holler. Yee-yee!
Cast of characters today. My 2 bus drivers. We got Butch, Arkansas boy. We got Bull, my Michigan guy. How you guys feel about today in this motor?
Come in the car, we're gonna clean it up,
Yeah.
put it back together.
So we're gonna wash the truck a little bit, power wash the motor.
Yeah, make it a little easier to get to all the nuts and bolts. We got the carb covered up right now so it doesn't get wet. It's got to come off anyhow.
So we had a bad coolant leak last time. We're assuming it's a blown head gasket.
With the coolant sitting in it for 6 years, the coolant can become acidic at just sitting like that, and it might have just ate right through it. Unless when you parked it, it was blowing coolant.
I don't think-
and you cracked the head or something.
I don't think that's the case. I was wondering about that.
I think it's just it got the coolant ate through the old head gasket.
You must have figured that out since last time I saw you, because that makes me feel
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I was thinking, did one of us get it hot and then park it?
Right.
Not know it? And that wouldn't make any sense to me.
I don't think so. I was one of the last guys to drive it. I didn't park it, but it was
yeah.
still, it was still running good, and it was as good as it could with the firing order wrong.
Yeah. Last time we drove this truck that we could remember was the music video, City Boy Stuck.
Up ahead, something ain't right.
I drove it with Bull. Earl Dibbles drove it.
Yeah.
And Bull drove it. Here we are today. We're gonna make it new. And one of the things that we've been talking about on this show is that we're watching our budget. We're not just going out and buying new stuff. We're gonna make this as much original as we can, but we're also following a really tight budget, which is part of the fun of it. We're pinching our pennies on everything that we do. That's gonna make it more fun for me.
As we pull the parts off, we're gonna sand them down. We've got Chevy orange over there that we're gonna paint them with,
Nice.
and some black paint. So look nice and it'll look nice and race car-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're gonna pull her out right now and spray her down a little bit, give her a little shower.
make it fancy.
Make it fancy. Here we go. Put it the other way, I'll power wash it. Sitting there spraying, and we noticed the block is already Chevy orange.
Yeah, you would have been able to tell with all the grease on it.
It looks good under there, guys. Yeah, this is great. Keep on going. So those are the timing marks you can see right there.
Yeah, you put a mark down here on that pulley, and you have a gun with a light in it, and it's hooked to the #1 cylinder. So as the motor's running, you squeeze the trigger on that, and it lights up that white light you put on there, and you just adjust it to the degrees on that little slide by turning the distributor.
Pretty simple, huh? All right, we got her all cleaned up. We're gonna roll her back in and start taking apart that motor.
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir. We'll start taking this motor apart. So we're gonna drain the radiator first, and then we start pulling apart the top, right?
We're gonna pull the whole radiator out so we can run some water through it, make sure it's good and clean, make sure there's no leaks.
All right.
So we're gonna drain it, then we're gonna pull this whole thing out. Just give us more space to start on the top of the motor.
All right, let's do it.
Good hose.
I'm gonna start a little time lapse on a couple cameras. It's gonna take a long time to pull apart this whole thing. So give me several hours. We'll set the cameras when you guys can watch as we roll it. All right, the last of the smog pump coming off. There it is. Chunk that sucker.
Government. This is government crap.
How you feel?
I feel good.
All right. You in there deep, bull.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's in good shape, man. Look how clean that is. Look how clean that is. Y'all took care of the maintenance, didn't you? Yeah. Or you did that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he must have changed the
You
oil.
changed the oil rigger? That's a rarity.
Yeah, right. This is the valve cover. Gonna replace the gasket's in pretty good shape.
It's been, you
Yeah.
can see where that's
Oh yeah, somebody's
tried
tried
to
to
fix the leak.
silicone it.
All right, update. Exhaust manifold, air intake,
Carburetor.
carburetor.
We got the carb off already, and got all the bolts off. Dropped the exhaust off of the manifold, so now we can pull the air intake and the manifold all. It's all bolted together as one piece, so it's real easy.
You ready to take it off?
Yep.
There goes the washer.
Yep.
And that was on there kind of loose, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were easy. I took them off with the ratchet.
These here were all loose. That's why it was making so much racket when I was starting it.
Yeah. We're going to repaint that,
Yep.
grind it down and repaint it?
Clean it up, paint it, be good as new.
All right. It's getting littler and littler in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. I love tearing these things apart so you can just clean them, sand them. We've actually got an old sander out back, sandblaster. We're gonna pull out of the coop back there and try to restore,
Try to fix the old sandblaster.
and then we can sandblast all this stuff and it'll be brand new.
So stay tuned for part 1, restoring the old sandblaster. I'm just kidding. So what's next here?
Getting ready to pull the head off.
Take all the rocker arms off and then take the head bolts out.
So then we'll know right away
Yep.
if there's a crack in that gasket.
Yep.
What if there's not? There could be a,
Cracked
Your
head
cracked head
Cracked
or
head.
cracked block.
or a cracked block.
if
Yeah.
it's a cracked block, that's a much bigger.
You're done.
That's a new motor coming in.
Yep. At least you need a new block, and,
Yeah.
then we put everything else on top of it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, the suspense is killing me.
I'm excited to see how good shape it is under the cover. That's rare.
It's so clean right here
Yeah,
that
it is.
your dad definitely changed the oil on this when it was supposed to be changed. He
Yeah.
kept up on the maintenance,
Yeah.
even though you rolled it and ran it like it was a 4x4.
Yeah.
You see how this is mud right here and stuff and grease?
Yep.
9 times out of 10, when you take the oil, the valve cover gaskets off, it looks like that in there with oil.
Oh yeah.
Just gunk. And that's clean as a whistle.
For your non-southern people, it's oil.
Yeah, it's not oil.
It's not oil.
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 This is the biggest news we've heard on this truck yet. We're about to find out. All right, all the bolts are off.
All loose.
I'm gonna take this top off here.
Taking the head off.
Take the head off and see what's underneath. This is gonna be good news or bad news. None of it's good news. I mean, otherwise we wouldn't have taken it off to begin with.
It's all good news.
It's just fun.
Gives us something to do. Well, we had it loose.
Might need to get Arkansas in there.
Me,
You know what I mean?
There, it's
There it goes.
there you go.
Michigan.
Oh, sorry. Michigan can handle it. How heavy is that sucker?
Pretty heavy. But
Cast
it's got a
on.
bolt on this end.
You workout boys need to be in there picking that
Yeah,
up.
we need to get Chris over here.
Chris needs to be in there picking that up.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Yeah.
Let me get these out here.
How's that gasket look on the bottom?
I don't know. Let me find out.
How's it look in there?
Not bad at all. I don't see any cracks. Is that little Craftsman light here somewhere?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And 3 on the tree.
And 3 on the tree. There is the straight 6.
No, man, it looks like that gasket was rotten back here.
Yep. Look at it.
Yep,
See,
I don't see any cracks.
see them holes in the very back? That's
Yep.
where water channels up through the head. So it comes up and comes through the head. So you see how jacked up that gasket is back there? And that's where it was coming from.
Yeah, because there's no little cracks, nothing. So that's
right.
good news.
That's good news. So we thought it was bad, but it's good. Well, so far. Is this bad?
Yep.
All busted out there.
So that's where it was pouring out when we started it.
All right.
See the future.
You see the light. Or the coolant, however you want to look at
Yep.
it.
Look at them plugs, man.
Brand spanking.
They look good, don't they?
All right, what's next?
Clean it up and get it back out here and wash it again.
Let's do that. All right, so we found part of the problem. And when I was a teenager, I had this head gasket replaced in an old truck stop in West Texas. And they glued this thing on here, which is terrible. Creating
No,
it.
no on the head gasket.
Yeah, so
do that.
Butch says never use glue.
Never use glue.
Don't
on the
never
head
use no
gasket.
glue.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know why they would have done it.
Some people use glue on every gasket they put on for whatever reason.
Yeah.
If it stops that, blowout in the liquid, they think that helps, but in actuality, it creates a problem when you go to tighten the gasket down.
Well, and then the heat melts the glue,
Yeah.
and then now the glue's gone, and now there's a little gap.
Yeah, kids don't do it.
Yeah. That's like something a pan Democrat would do.
A pan Democrat would do that.
So in the last video, somebody commented, we need a section of stories from Butch to elaborate on people of the world. So is it story time? What you got? What do you think the state of the world is right now?
I think the state of the world is gone bonkers.
Yeah.
People can't worry about themselves, and they worry about what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
That's the root of the problem. Everybody's in everybody else's business.
So what's your advice to everybody in the world?
Mind your business.
And go about it.
Yeah, and go about your business.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what somebody else said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just simple. Simple. You mind your business, take care of your business, and everything else will pan out.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree.
You can't just sit at home and watch the economy crumble and
No.
watch everybody be sick or think they're sick or scare the hell out of you. Get out there, do your thing.
Just do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go do something.
Like fix an old truck.
I'm no doctor, but
Yeah.
you
So-
know, we're doing all right over
So you guys comment below if we need more stories from Butch, and specifically what you want to hear about in the state of the world. We can figure that out for you. And we're just sitting here in this whole shop.
And he's got lots of stories
We
about
got-
the
yeah,
world.
he's got-
So you bring up a
Beware.
topic.
Just beware. If you ask me a question, you're going to get an answer that you might not like.
Yeah.
Honest.
You're going to get my answer.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you. Also, comment below on this truck. We've been reading these comments, and you guys are giving some good information. Some people are even doing a little checklist on what we need to be doing. So now that you're keeping track of this, if you've seen all the episodes in this series so far, comment below. Bull is definitely reading them and commenting, or you could actually email him. You want me to tell him your email?
Yep.
bull@grangersmith.com. We got a couple people we need to give a shout out to right now. Fox Automotive in Georgetown, Texas is hooking us up with a discount for anything we want to get there. It's a good discount.
Tom and Herm.
So thank you guys very much for helping us out, for supplying some discounted parts for this rebuild. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of support from you guys, so thank you for that. Keep it coming. If you own a small body shop or you have some parts and you want a shout out from us, we would love to be able to give you a shout out so we can get some parts for this old truck. Not just in the engine, but we're going to be working the whole body to try to get it restored, but we're not going to soup it up or anything. We're just going to get it presentable. I guess we'll say that, presentable.
A little shine on it.
We'll put a little shine on it.
Spit shine.
Yep. All right, back to the grinding. All right, we made some serious progress today. And you could just tell we got this thing looking good. We've been grinding it down. We're going to do a lot more cleaning.
A lot more cleaning and painting and sanding.
Then we'll put the new head gasket, which we got over here. We haven't even opened this up yet, but this is from Fox Automotive in Georgetown. I'm going to link their email, Tom's email, in the top of the description because he's helped us out a lot with discount on this thing. Also, I'm going to give you Bull's Twitter is right here. Butch's Twitter is right here. And thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the comments. Seriously, it really helps us. We're going to pull this thing out tomorrow, next episode. And we're going to power wash it again now that it's opened up. We'll cover these pistons up a little bit and continue cleaning. And this time for new head gasket. And then it's time for us to put this thing together. And I cannot wait to hear this puppy start purring again. I mean, we could probably drive it to town and get some fuel in, some good fuel in it.
Get some premium.
Get some premium in this sucker. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? You got to keep up with this. Hit that little notification so that you always know when we're uploading new videos. It's actually kind of sporadic. Love you guys. Yee yee.
That's why I love dirt roads. That's why I love dirt roads.